everyone, welcome back to my channel where I help people with insomnia who feel like they are stuck and like nothing is working to finally get the sleep that they need so that they can get their life and their energy back. So you want to learn how to overcome insomnia? Well, the first step is to practice self-kindness. When we have insomnia, it can be so exhausting, depressing, frustrating, and it can be so easy to be hard on ourselves, which can only keep us stuck. If you want to overcome insomnia, self-kindness is a must. And in this video, I'm going to give you some tips on how to practice self-kindness while you have insomnia so that you can move towards recovery. If you want to learn how to practice self-kindness, my first tip for you is to learn to recognize when you aren't giving yourself the self-kindness that you need. And this can come in ways such as being angry at yourself that you haven't figured out how to overcome insomnia by now. Or maybe you snapped at someone when you weren't feeling your best, you're feeling exhausted and feeling horrible from not sleeping, and then you get mad at yourself because you snapped at someone else. Or perhaps you're mad at yourself for not taking care of your sleep and your insomnia sooner before it even got worse. Or maybe you're mad at your brain or your body for doing this to you. Or maybe you just have messages of hate to your body. You hate your body, you hate your brain, you hate your sleep system. You just have a lot of hate towards yourself. The key is to practice noticing when you're doing it in the moment, not later on. So you can catch yourself and maybe reframe your thought, or maybe you can allow yourself to feel those feelings and then reframe your thought later. I'm curious, have you ever caught yourself saying some unkind things or having some unkind thoughts towards yourself? Comment below and let me know. I'm curious how common this really is. Moving on to the next tip, and that is to treat yourself as you would treat a friend. If, for example, you did snap at someone or say something that you didn't mean, a true friend would really understand. They would be understanding. You're tired, you're exhausted, and you're going to have days where you're not going to feel your best, you're not going to say the best things, and you're only human. Friends are understanding and empathetic towards each other. They wouldn't say that there's something wrong with you or that you're doing everything wrong or be hard on yourself or be critical. They would be there for you, they would listen to you, they would be understanding. The next time that you find yourself being hard on yourself, saying unkind things, I want you to think about how you would talk to a friend that's going through the same thing. Would you tell them that you're horrible, that your body sucks, and that you're horrible because you snapped at someone or anything like that? I don't think so. You would be kind, you would be understanding, you would be there for them, you would do whatever you can to help them, and you wouldn't be critical or judgmental or mean or anything like that. I want you to give that same self-kindness, talk to yourself in the same way. Now, before I move on to the next tip, if you want to learn how to really overcome insomnia, then click the link in my description for my free 5-step guide on how to overcome insomnia, where I will dive deeper into why you have insomnia, why you are stuck, and what you need in order to move forward in your recovery. Go click the link in my bio and download it now. It is completely free. Now, with that out of the way, let's move on to the next tip on how to practice self-kindness when you have insomnia, and that is to validate your feelings. Don't you hate it when you tell someone that you care about or tell someone that something or someone or some situation made you sad, made you angry, upset you, and they just tell you, no, it's okay what they did. No, it's okay. They invalidate your feelings. You're like, but I do feel that way. Maybe the situation is okay, but I do feel that way. Oh, I hate it when people tell me, no, it's okay. Like, no, it's not okay to me. I am here to tell you that you are allowed to feel the way that you do. Your feelings do matter. And when you are feeling these feelings, negative feelings, you don't need to force yourself to try to look at the positive or try to look at it in a better way. You don't need to do that. You can be with your feelings. You can just be with them, allow them to happen. You're only human. We all have feelings. And instead of looking at the positive out of it, you don't need to do that yet. You can, when you are ready, if you would like, take the learning lesson out of it, look at the positive. But for now, instead of a positive affirmation, what if you just went with, it's okay that blank. Let's say someone said something that made you sad. Someone said your work wasn't great or whatever. I don't know. I'm just coming up with a scenario off the top of my head. You can say to yourself, it's okay that I'm sad that so-and-so didn't like my work. Kind of like that. You just go, it's okay that blank. You're validating your feelings, you're allowing it instead of fighting it. If you're feeling angry or frustrated or sad or emotional or whatever, don't try to change emotion like it's not okay. Oh, I shouldn't be angry, and try to stop it. It's only going to make it worse. So allow it to happen, allow it to be, and use the statement, it's okay that blank. My next tip for when you have insomnia and you need to practice self-kindness is to practice self-care. This could be anything from maybe you need a nap just to get through the day or just to feel a little bit better mentally. Maybe you need a lazy day. I love lazy days. Taking a lazy day might just be what you need mentally and physically. Maybe you need a hot bath. Taking a nice, relaxing, hot, rejuvenating bath can feel amazing. Or journaling. If you have a lot of feelings going on, a lot of emotions, then writing it out can be amazing. Doing a brain dump and just processing your feelings out on paper. Or it could mean getting out and getting some sunlight and some movement. Sunlight can be so beneficial for the mind and the body, increasing that vitamin D, increasing your natural melatonin levels, and getting some movement. All of that can boost that mood, give you a little bit more energy to get through the day, and make you feel better. Or it could mean finding something that you enjoy. Go out, start a hobby, go take walks if that's something that brings you joy. Do whatever it is that will bring some happiness, to boost the mood, and to decrease your stress levels. Or maybe it means going to therapy, not to overcome your insomnia, but to deal with all the emotions and things going on. Maybe trauma is what triggered your disrupted sleep, which led to insomnia. You need to work on some trauma and work through it with a licensed professional. Now that you know how to practice self-kindness when you have insomnia, you may be wondering if you're making any of these mistakes, any insomnia mistakes that can be keeping you stuck. If so, watch this video right here where I talk about the 5 most common mistakes that people make when they have insomnia so that you can identify the ones that you're making, make some adjustments, and start to sleep more. Thanks for watching today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.